Callie was born with a rare gene mutation, and her gene mutation was FGFR2. And what that gene is typically involved in is bone growth. So when that gene is mutated, like Callie has, it caused multiple sutures in her skull to be fused prior to being born. And typically those sutures for, most typical kids are open for the first 2 years of life, allowing their brain to grow. Callie has had multiple surgeries to reopen sutures in her skull to give her brain more room. She's had a procedure for hydrocephalus, which is extra fluid in the ventricles. And then another issue she's had with this gene mutation is it did cause her elbow joints to fuse as well. So she doesn't have bending motion like you and I do, where we can bend our elbows this way. Now she can use her hands and she can lift her hands up and do a lot of things, and she's learning how to actually feed herself and to brush her hair and all those great things. But yeah, she's had a lot going on. She does have a G-tube for feeding, and that just helps her get her nutrition in. Also, when all your sutures close in your head, it can cause what we call her mid-face hypoplasia, where it's sunken in here. Her orbit bones are sunken in. That's why her eyes protrude. But with the mid-face being sunken in, it makes it hard for her to breathe. She's got really small airways, so she is snorty during the day, but her oxygen and everything's fine. At night, it causes some sleep apnea, so she's had to wear a BiPAP for that. And then the G-tube to help her with feeding when it was hard for her to take bottles and all those things when she was a baby and she would get congested. So the G-tubes helped a ton. We're still working up with feeding therapy to get her oral feed intake up, but she does, eat baby food. And we're working on walking. So we're working on bearing a lot of weight. But Callie, she's just like every other 16-month-old baby. She enjoys playing with her toys. She loves being with her family, going on walks. She has a great family who loves her and supports her, and her brothers are amazing. And she's working on everything, and we're doing great.
Oh, bless her. These stories, I just find them so touching, to be honest. To see her grow up, she's been through so much, so many different surgeries, as her mum said, so many different things, challenges for her, but it looks like she's doing truly amazing. It really does. I mean, she's clearly got a very, very wonderful family around her. Her mum and dad, they're there for her, and her brothers as well, which is lovely. It's nice to see that she can, she enjoys playing with her toys, and she can sort of, I suppose, live a normal life. I feel like it's really nice to see her enjoy things like that, enjoy walking around and play, and I feel like seeing things like that, it kind of just makes you, I think it's inspiring to see, to be honest. Babies, I actually feel very, very strong. You see babies that have health conditions, things like that, and there's so many positive stories where you see them just grow into this amazing human, basically. I mean, as she said, she's learning how to feed herself, learning how to brush her hair, and I should think as years go on, it will only progress, and she'll only become more and more independent. I don't know much about that syndrome, but I should imagine she's got excellent doctors. I should imagine her family are amazing, and she's definitely got it in her. I think she's definitely got it in her to just absolutely keep going up. So yeah, it was nice to listen to her story and listen to how she's doing. She looks like she's doing great, and yeah, I thought that was really nice.
Thanks for watching StoryTrender. Don't forget to like and follow.